pretty. Welcome to Treat Yourself Pretty podcast. Actually, it's not the podcast, it's the YouTube channel because I'm starting that now. And I am Coach Sami Snow. And I feel like there's so much to catch you up on. I've literally recorded so much content in regards to creating a YouTube channel. I have said I was going to do this for like literally ever. And now I'm finally just jumping right in. I'm taking the thinking out of it. I want to share with you guys like my skin journey. My home decor is what you'll see today, and I'm really excited to record that for you. That is highly requested on Instagram and socials, and I thought, what a better way to share the decorations that I've done. Very girly, and that's like the most fun part about it is I get to design it the way that I like it and I want it, and just gonna take you along with me. I'll be sharing with you some spaces that I have decorated, and while I'm not gonna share with you my entire apartment because I do think some things just need to be a little private, but I am going to be sharing with you all of the spaces that I have decorated individually. I would love your feedback. I'd love to know what you would do different. Honestly, there's a wall that I could really use your help because I am so stuck. I have no idea what to do with this wall and it's kind of annoying. So would love your feedback. If this is your first time coming across my journey, hi, I'm Sami Snow. I work as a nurse by trade in critical care. I've done anything from recovering open heart surgeries to patients who are getting diagnosed with a heart attack or blockage in their heart that requires stenting or other interventions. I love being a nurse, quite frankly, but I also have this dream of being my own boss and making the impact on the world, because what I struggled with for so long was subscribing to diet culture. And you might be like, well, what's diet culture and why were you subscribing to it? And diet culture is honestly just everything that taught you and I how to feel about our bodies, that we needed to fix our bodies, that we were not allowed to accept ourselves for the way that we are, that we had to fit a beauty standard. And the women around me growing up all talked about diets and losing weight and the next thing that got them the most success as fast as they could. There was an obsession with being skinny. And every single day I hear diet culture win. I hear it in the break room when someone says, well, I'm not going to eat tomorrow because I ate like a pig today. I hear it every time someone says, I'm going on a 1,200 calorie diet. It's an everyday conversation that we have all subscribed to. If you've ever tried to lose weight, you've subscribed to diet culture where it convinces you that you need to give up carbs to lose weight. I said fuck you to diet culture a couple years ago, and it was the best thing that I ever did. That's when I was able to actually heal my relationship with food, feel the best I've ever felt in my body. And as it stands this morning, I'm 204 pounds and I feel incredible in my body because I show up and I take care of myself and I do the things that I say I'm going to do. But more importantly, I'm taking back my health, and I've hired a coach to do that, and I'm going to share that journey with you. And I do in a lot of my content on social media, on Instagram. So if we're not connected there, connect with me at Coach Sami Snow on Instagram, SAMISNOW. So I'm excited to share my life and my behind the scenes, but really the Treat Yourself Pretty, it's going to be a movement. And it's going to be a movement for women to not only be body positive, but show up and develop healthy habits. And it's not only going to be diet culture and food rules, it's going to be food standards and the way you fuel yourself. And it's going to be women taking back not only their health, but their confidence to feel incredible in their body because they're showing up and taking the best care of their body. They have a healthy self-esteem. They trust that they're going to do the things that they say they're going to do, and they're going to say fuck you to diet culture. That's what happens inside my Pretty program that I have created. And I'm so excited because I know, even though I haven't lost the weight that I desire yet, I know that I can help a woman feel incredible in her body. I know that I can help a woman recover from binge eating and overeating and emotional eating and celebratory eating and stress eating and boredom eating, because I have been all of those things. I know that I can help women develop a really well-rounded workout plan that actually fits into their life. I just, working as a cath lab nurse and as an intensive critical care nurse back in the day, I know what happens to your body when you don't take care of yourself. I know and see exactly what happens when you're abusing your body with food. There are so many things that contribute, but food can either be medicine or it can be the reason that you're in the hospital, and I'm saying that as a nurse. If you're waking up and drinking Dr. Pepper before you even have breakfast, there is an issue with that. If you're skipping breakfast because you had too many calories yesterday, there's a problem with that. Diet culture has ruled so much of what we believe that we need to do in order to lose weight. And something that I find really sad is women only show up for this journey in order to lose weight. They don't show up because they should be taking the best care of their bodies or that they care about their health. That's an afterthought. Weight loss is always the first thought. And I think if there's any message that my audience, that you take away from what I talk about in the Treat Yourself Pretty philosophy, it's that your health matters. How you're independent at 60 years old matters. That you're able to take care of yourself 60s, 70s, 80s, those matter. And how you want to feel in those years of life are determined by your choices today. It's way more important than you think, but you only show up to eat salads and move your body and go for walks and drink your water because you're trying to lose weight, not because that's what's actually good for your body. So the Treat Yourself Pretty philosophy, like as a nurse, I know that your health is important and it should be important to you too. But as your coach, I know you want to feel sexy as fuck. You want to feel confident in your body. You want to feel so pretty and exude that, right? I am here to tell you that you can do both. So I guess that's a pretty good place to start off with the YouTube channel. Let me take you through the mortgage decor. I'm coming back to make this clip because as I was watching the other clip back that I just recorded, I was like, gosh, this isn't so fun and exciting. But you do get to feel fun and exciting when you show up and treat yourself pretty. And I think a lot of the reason that I'm excited about this YouTube channel is because I get to showcase my personality. And I feel like when you talk about overeating and building habits and healthy lifestyle, people already have their prejudices in their minds. And it's just not a very fun topic to talk about. You know, it's not like gossip or drama or Love Island or dating or like all of these other things, right? So I promise to bring a lot of fun to this channel, not just fitness, not just binge eating, but, you know, showing with you my mortgage decor, maybe telling you about my dating failures and experiences, and just really, I have some funny stories. But yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys my personality. And I think that a lot of what you see online has been filtered through like two lenses. One, I am a professional licensed nurse. I have my bachelor's of science. It's really important to me that I maintain a level of professionalism. And I think sometimes I am scared to post maybe some more real and raw content because maybe I'm supposed to look polished, or maybe I have to go with the industry norms. But two, the other holdback from really just being my true authentic self is like finding my voice as a coach. You know, a lot of people I feel like judge me because I am 200 pounds. I'm 204 pounds. And they're like, well, why would I take weight loss advice from you? And that is totally fair. What I'm going to preach is not just weight loss, though. I'm going to preach your health, and that's important. So even at 204 pounds, I am very healthy as an individual. And that is important because the way that I live now is the same way that I want to live when I'm in my 60s and 70s and 80s. I want to be independent. I want to be able to live life on my terms. I don't want someone else wiping my butt for me. And that's just where I'm at. I've worked in nursing homes, I've worked in hospitals for a very long time, and I see what happens when you don't take care of yourself. So the Treat Yourself Pretty philosophy is really going to feel your best, your most confident, your prettiest self, but you're going to also be building the habits that not only allow you to sustain weight loss, but allow you to live a healthy life. And you get to build that brick by brick, and it doesn't start over on Monday. I think that's a huge takeaway, is that you're not going to develop those habits come Monday morning and be 100% compliant moving forward. It's not how that works. But what you can do, if you've never read Atomic Habits, that is such an incredible book and place to start because it really teaches you the value of starting small. A lot of the women that I have worked with in group coach settings all started with a promise to drink their water, to start their stretching, to go for walks, to hit their step goals. Some who have these habits had other goals of hitting their macros every day. And I think that that's like such a beautiful thing is we are all on our individual journey, and there is literally no better time than right now to decide, hey, I care about the one and only body that I have. I am going to neutralize the way that I feel about my body and appreciate all that it does for me. And I'm going to start taking care of it. And you are literally one decision away from doing that. You can jump right back into fitness at any time. And what you should learn is how to build that into a very busy life, because life is not going to slow down so that you and I can reach our goals. Anyway, okay, let's get this mortgage decor started. Let's go. Showing you guys some real raw edited. My bed needs to be made. This carpet needs to be laid down. But I'm going to share with you guys. And if I waited until everything was perfect or clean, yeah, this video wouldn't be happening. So let's get into it. You can kind of peek into the wallpaper there. I'll show you more on that later. Here we're coming up on the 3 mirrors, but more importantly, as much as I love those mirrors, I love these sconces. Like, oh Lord, are you kidding? Those sconces for me are just everything. Look at how freaking cute. I found them on Amazon. How adorable. Like the bubble effect. Like I am obsessed with these. Absolutely obsessed. I get a lot of compliments on these bar stools. 10 out of 10 recommend. I actually thought I was going to be taking these back because they weren't the right color, but turned out to be just a perfect color. Anyway, so moving on, but here are the bar stools. Oh, hi, Phoebe. What's up, girl? But yes, I wanted to show you those sconces up close because I just think they're so freaking adorable. And this is one of the walls that is mortgage decored. These are fake, I don't know if these are considered peonies or hydrangeas, whatever they are. These are fake, but I put this together because I just think it is so cute. I love the green because it pulls the green in from my little jungle over there. These are real. I absolutely love fresh lilies. So will I buy them? Yes, I will. And I just think they're so cute. They totally go with the aesthetic. Like, look at how freaking pretty. Stop. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. So I've got some plants that are thriving over here in this corner. R.I.P. my baby Penelope. But she's amongst all the some of these plants. And I put these curtains up a couple weeks ago. I think it just offers a very soft, feminine, pink vibe inside the place. And I love that my jungle is thriving. I love my plants. Some are doing so well. Some, yeah, they need a little more attention, and I'm just not good with that. One of my favorite plants, though, right here. Oh, she's such a beauty. This one's been struggling for a while, but we're getting there. This one, oof, my baby. This was the very first project that I did. The chandelier was there, but I put this tile, peel and stick tile in, and it was one of my favorite, very favorite things that I have done since I have moved in. I love the pink tile. I feel like it's very feminine and super fresh. And it's just a vibe because, like, who doesn't want to take a selfie? Hey. Just one take. I know I still need to make my bed, but how cute. Just between those two walls, I am like literally and utterly obsessed. Ugh, love. Spirit of being raw, open, and honest. This is actually what my bedroom looks like. It is a freaking mess. My bed is not made. I have shit everywhere. Yeah, so just gonna be honest and take a moment to clean this before I show you anything else. Hi, baby. Hi, baby, come on. You're right. Okay, so let's take a look at the bedroom. I am obsessed. Shout out to my girlfriend Linda, who helped me put that wallpaper up. It is the most beautiful wallpaper I've ever seen. I threw these curtains up last week, one of my very favorite additions, because when you turn the lights off, it has this beautiful pink hue to it. Never mind, this is messy. Don't even look. This is another addition of what I've done to make this the most girly place ever. So yeah, what do you guys think? All right, I'm just keeping it real with you. This is a mess. All of these drawers are a mess. What's going on this floor and over here? It's a mess. Okay. But that's okay. I have learned that I don't need everything to be perfect in order to start, and I hope this YouTube channel really shares that and instills that inside of you, because it is so important that whatever it is that you want to do, you do it anyway. Whether you think you're qualified enough or not, you do it anyway. And I can't wait for you to come along this journey of me literally changing my life day by day, unsexy choice after one unsexy choice at a time. Like, let's do it, y'all. Okay, the last thing I'm going to leave you with is what I am working on right now, which is putting this Raspberry Crush here on this wall and on this wall. You might not see the vision for it now, but it's all going to come together, and I can't wait to show you another episode. This is probably the part where I say subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you come along this journey with me. I hope you're treating yourself pretty, because the only thing that I want to do in this life is inspire you as a woman to take the very best care of yourself, the one and only body that you get to have in this lifetime. You've heard it before. You can go buy another car, you can go buy another house. This is your one and only body. So how are you going to take care of it? And my hope is you treat yourself pretty. So connect with me at Coach Sami Snow on Instagram, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time.